For years, we watched her be the strong one, the pragmatic one, the one who endured disrespect and neglect with a quiet strength. We watched her choose her children over a man who demanded she abandon them. We watched Janelle Brown walk away from a 30-year spiritual marriage with her head held high but her heart heavy. But what happens after the storm? For Janelle, it's not just peace. It's a whole new beginning. Hey COCO crew, and welcome back to COCO Gossip. I am so excited to share this story with you today. Sources close to the Brown family have confirmed to us that Janelle Brown is not single anymore. She has quietly and secretly found a new man. And we have the alleged details: who he is, how they met, and how this new, healthy relationship is everything Kody's was not. And the best part? Kody was reportedly the last to know and was completely blindsided by the news. This is the happy ending we have all been rooting for. It's a story of healing, happiness, and finding love when you least expect it. And if you believe Janelle deserves every bit of this happiness, do me a favor right now. Hit that like button to send her some love, and if you're not already part of the COCO crew, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. You won't want to miss how this new love story has sent Kody into a jealous tailspin in this topic. Now, let's meet Janelle's new man. To understand this new chapter, we have to appreciate the one that came before it. After leaving Kody, Janelle didn't just sit around. She entered her unbothered queen era. She doubled down on what mattered to her: her kids, her grandchildren, and her own independence. She wasn't looking for a man. She was rediscovering herself. She embraced life in her fifth-wheel trailer, not as a step down, but as a symbol of freedom. She traveled to see her kids in North Carolina and Las Vegas. She became the rock and the matriarch of her own branch of the family, a role Kody had long since abdicated. It was in this state of self-sufficiency and peace that she became open to something new. She wasn't seeking a partner to complete her. She was already whole. And that's exactly when the right person allegedly walked into her life. So, who is he? Our source, a friend of Janelle's, who we will call Flagstaff Friend, gave us the heartwarming details. His name is allegedly a closely guarded secret, but he's described as a successful, down-to-earth Flagstaff area contractor. Let's call him Mr. Contractor. The story of how they met is straight out of a Hallmark movie. Janelle was having some issues setting up the utilities for her RV on the Coyote Pass property, our source tells us. She was getting the runaround from different companies. A mutual friend recommended this guy, saying he was the best and most honest contractor in town. He came out to help her, expecting just another job. But it wasn't just another job. The chemistry was instant, our source continues. He was blown away by her independence and her no-nonsense attitude. She was impressed by his kindness, his competence, and the respectful way he spoke to her. He didn't see her as a reality star. He saw a capable woman building a life. They spent hours talking, and by the end of the day, he asked if he could take her out for dinner to discuss the project further. Janelle knew it was a date, and for the first time in years, she felt a spark. Our source was very clear about one thing. This new man is the polar opposite of Kody Brown in every way that matters. This isn't just a new relationship, it's an upgrade. Let's look at the comparison. Financial stability. Kody's finances have always been a chaotic mess, a source of constant stress. Mr. Contractor is described as independently wealthy, with his own successful, long-standing business. He's a provider, not a taker. Emotional support. Kody demanded respect and unwavering loyalty. This new man gives it freely. He listens to her, our source says. He values her opinion. He celebrates her relationship with her kids instead of seeing them as competition. He treats her as a true partner. Practical help. Kody talked a big game about building on Coyote Pass but accomplished nothing. Mr. Contractor is a man of action. He helped her winterize her RV, built her a beautiful deck, and has even drawn up plans for the greenhouse she's always dreamed of, says our friend. He shows his love through acts of service, not empty promises. This new relationship isn't about drama, control, or ego. It's built on a foundation of mutual respect, shared goals, and genuine companionship. It's everything Janelle deserved, but never received in her 30 years with Kody. So if this has been going on for a few months, why haven't we seen him? The answer is simple. Janelle is fiercely protective of her newfound peace. She's kept it very, very private, our Flagstaff friend explains. This isn't for the cameras. This is for her. She knows the moment it goes public, the circus begins. She wanted to build a real foundation with him away from the noise and the judgment of the public and, most importantly, away from Kody. They allegedly spend quiet time together, hiking, working on her property, and visiting her kids. He has reportedly met several of her children who are thrilled to see their mom so happy with a man who so clearly adores her. But secrets in a family can't last forever. And the story of how Kody finally found out is the perfect cliffhanger. So Janelle Brown, our unbothered independent queen, has found a new king for her castle, even if that castle is on wheels. She has found a quiet, stable, and supportive love that values her for exactly who she is. But what happens when the old king finds out he's been replaced? His reaction was not pretty. We reveal what happens when the secret gets out. We're taking you inside the messy, dramatic, and frankly, pathetic fallout. We have the alleged details on how Kody Brown discovered he'd been replaced, the jealous meltdown that followed, and how Janelle's new happiness is pushing Kody and Robyn's monogamous dream to the breaking point. This is the story of a man who didn't want her, but can't stand to see her happy with someone else. Let's get into it. So how did Kody, a man famously disconnected from his other children, find out about Janelle's new man? According to our Flagstaff friend source, it was a completely accidental and hilarious slip-up by one of the last people you'd expect. It wasn't one of Janelle's sons, who have been fiercely protective of their mom. It was allegedly during a routine phone call between Kody and his youngest daughter with Janelle Savanah. Kody was apparently on one of his rare checking-in calls with Savanah, our source tells us. He was asking what she'd been up to, and she innocently mentioned, "Oh, it was great. Mr. Contractor's first name was here, and he helped Mom fix the water heater, and then we all had a barbecue." Our source says there was a dead silence on Kody's end. He reportedly asked, "Who? Who is that?" in a very cold tone. Savanah, realizing her mistake, quickly tried to backtrack and change the subject, but the cat was out of the bag. Kody knew. The name of his replacement was out, and he had been completely blindsided. The discovery wasn't made through mutual friends or a dramatic confrontation. It was made because he is so disconnected from his daughter's daily life that he had no idea a new man was a regular presence. Kody's reaction was not that of a rational ex-partner. It was allegedly a full-blown patriarchal meltdown. Our source claims he immediately hung up with Savanah and made a frantic, furious phone call directly to Janelle. It was pure ego and possession, our Flagstaff friend alleges. He wasn't heartbroken, he was offended. He reportedly started the call by yelling, "Who is this guy? And how long has this been going on behind my back?" Kody said, "You're bringing strange men around my daughter?" Janelle said, "He's not a stranger, Kody, and I am a single woman. My personal life is my own." The argument allegedly escalated, with Kody accusing her of betraying the family covenant and not showing him respect. It was a stunning display of hypocrisy from a man who had publicly stated their marriage was over and had emotionally abandoned her years prior. Janelle reportedly ended the conversation with a simple, devastatingly powerful statement. "Kody, you chose your life. Let me live mine." And then she hung up. She gave him no drama, no ammunition, and no satisfaction. She simply stated the facts and shut it down. Kody's rage didn't just disappear after that phone call. It needed a new target. And with Janelle refusing to engage, that anger reportedly turned inward, toward the only person left in his orbit, Robyn. This is the most fascinating part of the fallout. Our source claims Janelle's new happiness has become a massive source of tension in Kody and Robyn's house. Kody is suddenly faced with the reality of what he's lost, our source explains. He sees Christine, happy and remarried. Now he sees Janelle, happy and in a new relationship. They're both moving on, thriving, and he's stuck, and he's starting to resent it. The narrative he told himself, that he was the prize and the other wives would be miserable without him, has been shattered. He is now allegedly, in moments of anger, blaming Robyn for their situation. He's been making bitter comments, our source alleges. Things like, "Well, we got the monogamy you always wanted and now I'm the bad guy," or "I gave up a huge part of my life for this, and this is what I get." He's feeling trapped, and he's lashing out at his warden. Janelle finding someone new was a trigger that has exposed the deep cracks in Kody and Robyn's perfect monogamous life. And so, Janelle's quiet, personal journey to find happiness has had the unintended consequence of blowing up Kody's fragile peace. Her victory isn't just that she found a good man who treats her right. The sweetest victory is her complete and total indifference to Kody's reaction. His anger, his jealousy, his accusations, they don't matter anymore. They are the ramblings of a man from a past life. Janelle has moved on to a chapter where she is the main character, where her needs come first, and where her partner is a true partner, not a patriarch. She didn't seek revenge, but by simply choosing to be happy, she got it anyway. She exposed Kody's possessiveness and the hollowness of his relationship with Robyn. Janelle's quiet joy has become Kody's loudest problem, and we love to see it. What do you think, COCO crew? Are you thrilled for Janelle? Do you think Kody's reaction was predictable? Let me know all your thoughts on this happy ending in the comments below. And if this story made you smile, please hit that like button, make sure you are subscribed, and share this with everyone who has been rooting for Janelle since day one.